like kung fu, pointing rays of energy at me. And he hit me. He started yelling at my organ, at my liver, like, get out, whatever. And I went up the wall, and there was like 8 inches of air under my heels. And I was up the wall, and I was like, whoa, and I came back down, and it freaked me out. And I looked at him, and he just went, he said, don't die, it's just science, like that. I said, just science, okay.
Just science?
Yeah, just science. And I was so freaked out, I went to a priest. I said, is this guy demonic or something? Because he's lifting me off the wall. And the priest was like, he was an old Jesuit, right? A traditional old guy. And he was a cross between Jimmy Stewart and Elmer Fudd, That's the way he sounded. And I said, is this anything like demonic about this guy? He says, whoa, did he heal you? Like that. And I said, why, yes, he did. And he said, that's all right then. And he says, I have no trouble with something like that, because it was within the realm of possibility that somebody had power like that, and that it's inexplicable, but that it works. And it did work. He just passed away. He was pretty old.
There was a place that, I bought a comedy club out here, and before the building that we bought was the Ritz Theater on 6th Street, but before that I was under contract to another building, and then this other building was owned by a cult. And this is a crazy story. The cult was awful, horrible. There's a documentary on it. It's called Holy Hell. And this guy who was a gay porn star and a hypnotist. He was a yoga instructor. Got a bunch of people in West Hollywood, and then eventually moved them all out here to Austin. But what this guy was doing, one of the things that he would do to his disciples is he would do a thing called the knowing. And they had to be chosen for it. They had to earn it. And when he would get them and bestow the knowing upon them, he would touch their head, and they would have this incredible experience where they said they contacted God. Now, all these people denounced him eventually. They left the cult. They all said he was a con man and this and that. But they all talked about that experience, and they said it was the most profound experience of their life, that they really do feel like they came in contact with God. And it's like, what can a person, if a person truly believes, and this other person truly believes that they can do this to them, and they have this moment, and something does happen, like what is that all inside of us? Do people have ways of pulling that out of you that we've lost track of, that we don't know? And even an evil person who's running a cult and manipulating people and exploiting people still has this thing that he was able to do to them, that even after they've admitted that this guy exploited them, they say that was the most profound moment of their life.
That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Because I think, there are party tricks that you can get.
Right, but is that party